Welcome, everyone. Get ready, because today we're diving deep, really deep, into the amazing culinary world of Kyoto.
That's right. If you're planning a trip or maybe just dreaming about one and you want to know where to eat,
You're definitely in the right place. We've sifted through, well, a lot of info to bring you the essentials.
exactly. Think of this as your curated guide. We looked at, top tier recommendations, Michelin lists, local favorites, the works.
Our mission today, to give you that insider knowledge, those key places and tips for Kyoto.
And we promise no overwhelm. We're focusing on actionable advice, the memorable stuff, not just a huge list of names.
We respect your time. So let's get started. Kyoto food. Where do we even begin?
Well, the first thing that really jumps out is just the sheer density of incredible food.
You mean like awards and recognition?
Precisely. Take the 2025 Michelin Guide for Kyoto. It lists, get this, 5 restaurants with 3 stars,
5.
16 with 2 stars, and 72 with 1 star. That's a lot of stars.
That's astronomical. But it's not all super expensive high-end dining, is it? I remember seeing something about Bib Gourmand.
You got it. Bib Gourmand is key. It recognizes places offering good quality, good value cooking.
And Kyoto has.
49 of them. So, yes, fantastic food experiences are available across different price points. It's not just for those blowout meals.
That's great news. Really makes it accessible. Now, I saw a couple of names pop up. Akihana and Komatsu Cucina Italiana.
Yes, both Michelin recognized. Akihana is Japanese, obviously. Komatsu Cucina Italiana. Well, the name gives it away, doesn't it? Italian.
So right there, you see the variety. It's not only traditional Japanese getting that level of attention.
Definitely not. The culinary scene is broad.
Okay, so beyond the official guide, if someone wants those unforgettable, must-do meals, where should they look?
This is where some other insights, like those from TommyTravelz, become really useful. They offer specific, curated recommendations.
Curated lists, always helpful. What's first?
Let's talk sushi. They highlight Sushi Hayashi in the Damachiyanagi area.
Sushi in Kyoto, yes please. What's special about this one?
Well, what's really interesting is how they blend styles. It's Idome style, the Tokyo approach with aging fish,
Right, enhancing the umami?
mixed with Kyoto-style sushi, which is often lighter, more focused on local seasonal things. They use top ingredients from all over Japan.
Sounds like a really thoughtful blend.
Mm.
What's the experience like? Pricey?
It's an omakase, chef's choice experience. Price-wise, it's around $31,000, so yeah, more of a splurge. And important note, kids 14 and up are welcome.
Good to know. Okay, refined sushi. What else stands out from that list?
Let's shift gears. Near Kitano Tamango Shrine, there's Tenjaku that does Kyoto-style kaiseki.
The traditional multi-course meal.
But with a special focus on tempura, the chef's apparently building on his grandfather's legacy, but adding his own modern twist.
Kaiseki and tempura. That sounds like a fantastic combination. The artistry of kaiseki with that delicious tempura crunch. Yeah.
Exactly. It's maybe a bit lighter than some kaiseki, but still really flavorful and satisfying. Then, over in Gion, there's Gion Yamagishi. This one offers a different vibe.
Different how? Because sometimes kaiseki can feel a little formal, maybe intimidating.
Precisely. Gion Yamagishi delivers top-quality Japanese food, but it's a la carte, much more relaxed.
Oh, nice. So you can pick and choose.
Yeah, you can order amazing things like salt-grilled tilefish or even Sapon hot pot that's soft-shelled turtle.
Whoa.
Without the full commitment of a long-set menu. It's around $19,500, welcomes all ages, and they even have vegan options.
That sounds super accessible and flexible. Great for maybe a less planned, high-quality dinner. What about fusion? Anything blending styles?
Definitely. Kyoen, also in Gion. This place is a fascinating mix of washoku, traditional Japanese, and Italian cuisine.
Washoku meets Italian. In Kyoto, tell me more.
The chef is said to be really passionate about using recipes from the producers themselves, really focusing on the source of the ingredients. It's priced around $36,500.
That sounds intriguing. Okay, let's talk beef. Wagyu's a big deal, right?
Ah.
Any top recommendations for that?
Oh, yes. Table all points to a couple of really interesting spots. First, Nikurioriyama. It's just listed as Kyoto. Very mysterious.
Mysterious how?
It's described as this hidden gem, no sign, no listed phone number, kind of tucked away. It's all about the absolute best Japanese black beef.
Wow.
They do an omakase course with creative dishes. Think Korean-style sirloin tartare or just perfectly salt-grilled tongue. It's around 29,000, and kids 2 and up are welcome.
A secret Wagyu haven. That sounds incredibly exclusive. What's the other one?
That's Nikuriori Kane over in the Sancho area. This one sounds completely different, much more energetic, lively,
Okay.
run by siblings who are apparently huge food lovers. They focus intensely on ingredient selection and aim for surprising, exciting flavors. Same price point, roughly 29,000.
Energetic Wagyu versus secret Wagyu.
Yeah.
Love the contrast. Are there places highlighting younger, maybe more innovative chefs?
Yes, Higashiyama Tsukasa in the Higashiyama district fits that bill. A young chef who's reimagining Japanese cuisine, not afraid to use non-traditional ingredients.
Pushing boundaries respectfully.
Yeah.
Always exciting.
Apparently, he trained under the chef at Gion Sasaki, which is quite prestigious. He's focused on creating new flavors.
Very cool. What about places that maybe carry on a strong legacy? Established excellence.
Okay, check out Noguchi Tsunagu, back in Gion. It inherits flavors from Kyotenjin Noguchi, which is famously hard to get into.
Ah, so it's like a taste of that lineage.
Kind of, yeah. They offer a course blending classic techniques with more casual, modern touches. Price is around 29,000, kids 12 and up, and they do lunch, too.
Lunch is always a good option for trying these places.
Yeah.
Now, we mentioned Italian earlier. Kyoto's not just Japanese food, right?
Absolutely not. Chenchi, also in Kyoto, is a highly rated Italian spot. It's even been recognized in Asia's 50 best restaurants. Shows the international flair.
Good to know there's that variety.
Yeah.
But for the absolute peak Kyoto fine dining, the really high-end stuff.
There are several heavy hitters. Higashiyama Ogata, located inside Hotel Shinshon. Chef Ogata is known for his skill with top-tier ingredients. It's pricier, around 44,500, kids 15 and up.
Hotel setting, very refined.
Then there's Gion Maruyama. This one is described as the embodiment of traditional taiseki and the tea ceremony spirit. Pure Kyoto elegance.
That's just like a deep cultural immersion. Any others in that top tier?
Definitely. Kyoto Saeki. This sushi place actually moved from Osaka. It's now on the grounds of Nijojo Castle.
On the castle grounds, that must be stunning.
Yeah. Beautiful garden setting, very luxurious. Around 31,000, kids 12 plus Lin, and they offer lunch. Also Hasun in Gion. Old-style charm, refined Japanese food.
Hathun. Doesn't that name mean something specific?
It does. It refers to an 8-sun square tray used in kaiseki for beautifully arranged small dishes, so the name itself hints at the artistry.
Love that attention to detail. What if you want to get slightly out of the city? Any recommendations?
Hirasansu. It's in Shiga, near Kyoto, more rustic, in the mountains. It's an inn that caters to hikers.
Oh, interesting. What kind of food?
Very seasonal. Things like wild sweet fish, game meats, depending on the time of year. It's about 47,500. Kids 12 plus lunch available, but minimum of 2 guests.
A nature escape with amazing local food. Sounds perfect. Back in Gion, any place is known for being, like, entertaining or having a long history.
Well, Gion Sasaki is literally nicknamed the Sasaki Theater. Chef Hiroshi Sasaki puts on quite a show, apparently.
Like culinary performance.
And for history, Tempura Kyuboshi, also Gion. 3 generations of tempura masters. They held a Michelin star for 9 straight years.
Wow, 3 generations just doing tempura. That's dedication.
It is. Price is around 25,500, and interestingly, they welcome all ages.
Good to know. Any other unique settings or concepts?
Kiyama in Marutamachi, it's set up like an old tea master's home. They emphasize using this incredibly pure well water for their kaiseki. Very serene.
Water as a key ingredient. Fascinating.
And Tomonokoji Yamagishi, this is kaiseki elevated to, well, an art form integrated with culture. Tea ceremony, flower arranging, calligraphy are all part of the experience.
So it's way beyond just the food.
Absolutely. It's a very high-end experience, though. Around 76,500, kids 12 plus, lunch available.
Okay, really top tier. What about the absolute pillars, the institutions of Kyoto hot cuisine?
Kikunoi Honten near Kodaiji Temple, often called flawless traditional hot cuisine, like a living museum with amazing decor.
A living museum you can eat in.
Pretty much. Then Gion Matayoshi. 2 Michelin stars, Gion again. The chef is Okinawan, which brings a unique touch, and they're known for an exceptional steak list.
Okinawan influence in Kyoto cuisine. Another interesting blend. Price.
Around 29,000, kids 12 plus nux, private rooms, lunch available.
Great. Any final must-mentions from these curated lists?
Just a few more real standouts. Chiana and Gion, often called the epitome of kaiseki and Kyoto hospitality. Think tea house aesthetics.
Classic Kyoto.
Gion Tsutomo promises a full sensory experience food that's delicious, beautiful, maybe even playful. Elegant setting, Around 46,000, welcomes all ages, has vegan options, private rooms, does lunch.
Playful kaiseki. Intriguing.
Yeah. And finally, Ogata. Just Ogata in Kyoto. Highly sought after. It blends creative food, atmosphere, and that impeccable Japanese hospitality omotenashi.
Omotenashi. That warm, selfless service.
Exactly. It's around 66,000, kids 12 plus fae, private rooms available.
Okay, that is an incredible, almost overwhelming list. It really covers a huge range. Now, we also glanced at things like TripAdvisor, right? What did that add to the picture?
Yeah, TripAdvisor's top 10 offers a slightly different view. Often more casual spots, more international options that cater to, a broad tourist audience.
Like what?
Well, Mesopotamia Kebab House popped up, which just highlights, again, that Kyoto has diverse food options beyond Japanese.
True. And delivery or takeout.
TripAdvisor mentions that too. Places like New Delhi Indian Restaurant, Mabrur Halal Dining Kyoto, Salman and Sohel Halal Kitchen, even Pizzeria Lugara and Jotako Kyoto for takoyaki. So convenient options for different needs and tastes exist.
Good to know for those times you just want something easy or different. Now, this might seem like a jump, but we saw something about Tokyo's islands. What's the connection to Kyoto?
Ah, yes. It seems random, but it actually highlights a really important theme in Japanese food culture that's very relevant to Kyoto. Local sourcing, locavorism.
Okay.
We found this guidebook, Locavore Dining in the Tokyo Islands. And even though we're focused on Kyoto, it shows this nationwide dedication to celebrating regional ingredients and food traditions.
So even a massive city like Tokyo promotes food from its nearby island.
Exactly. They even have another guide just for Tokyo's locavore restaurants in the city itself. The whole idea is encouraging people, including tourists, they mention English menus, to explore these unique regional flavors.
That makes sense. So what kind of things come from the Tokyo Islands?
Well, there's a whole chain. Ohima, Nijima, Shikinajima, Kazushima, further out to Miyakojima, Mikurashima, Hachijojima, even Chichijima and Hajima, way out there.
Wow, quite a few.
And they have unique ingredients. Ashitaba is a big one, this plant used in tempura and other dishes. Camellia oil. Amazing fresh fish, obviously.
Specific dishes.
You might find bekodon fish marinated in soy and island chili peppers. Ashitaba tempura, of course. Kusaya, which is a very distinctively flavored dried fish. Even camellia black pork.
Okay, so it's a great example of that deep connection to regional food that you absolutely see in Kyoto, too.
Precisely. It provides that broader context.
Got it. Okay, let's pivot back to Kyoto itself. Beyond the food, what essential travel tips should people keep in mind? Let's start with customs.
Right. Basic stuff, really. Be mindful in quiet places, especially temples and shrines. Respect the serene atmosphere.
To general politeness.
Yeah, interactions are usually very polite, so just reciprocate that. A little courtesy goes a long, long way.
Makes sense. How about getting around Kyoto? Is it easy?
Very. Kyoto has a great public transport system. Buses, subways. They cover most places you'd want to go.
But you also mentioned walking.
Absolutely. A lot of the key districts are quite walkable, and honestly, strolling around is one of the best ways to discover hidden spots and just soak in the atmosphere. Highly recommended.
Okay, good mix of options then. Anything visitors should specifically avoid doing?
Well, being loud in public spaces is generally frowned upon, especially in restaurants, temples, shrines. Keep the volume down.
Right, maintain the calm.
And like any popular city, be aware of potential tourist traps. Doing a bit of homework on restaurants, which everyone listening is now equipped to do, helps avoid less authentic experiences.
Good point. Forewarned is forearmed. Now, costs. We got price ranges for restaurants, but what about overall budget? Did our research give any clues?
Not really specific daily living costs, no. But those restaurant prices, the ore symbols or the actual yen amounts, they give you a sense of the food budget range.
From affordable to splurgy.
Exactly. And remember the bib gourmand category that specifically points to good quality, good value places. So affordable and delicious definitely exists. You can tailor it.
Makes sense. Okay, beyond eating, what should people absolutely see or do? Any major landmarks?
Well, it's technically in Osaka, but Osaka Castle is so significant historically for the region, it's worth mentioning.
All right, the big famous one.
Built originally way back in 1583 by Toyotomi Hideyoshi, it's been destroyed, rebuilt. The current tower is from 1931. It was an arsenal, now a major museum and viewpoint. Gives good context.
Adds that historical layer. What about in Kyoto itself? Specific areas or sites?
Definitely explore the districts we kept mentioning with the restaurants. Gion, Higashiyama, Damashiyanagi, Kitano Tamangu area, Sanjo, Taminokoji, Kudaiji, Marutamachi.
So you can plan sightseeing around your meals.
Totally. Each area has its own vibe, its own temples, shrines, gardens. Just wandering is fantastic.
Good.
And definitely visit Nijodo Castle, the place Kyoto Seiki Sushi is located. It's a UNESCO site, stunning architecture, beautiful gardens. A must-see.
Great suggestions. Okay, this has been incredibly comprehensive.
Mm.
If we had to boil it down, what's the main takeaway for someone thinking about Kyoto's food scene?
I think the key thing is the sheer richness and diversity. You've got the absolute peak of fine dining, recognized globally, sitting alongside these wonderful, high-quality local spots that offer amazing value. Food is just deeply woven into the city's culture.
Absolutely, and hopefully this deep dive has given everyone a really solid starting point, a curated list to kick off their own exploration, fitting different tastes and budgets.
For sure, you're definitely well prepared now. And when you go, just remember to savor everything. And not just the flavors, which are incredible, but the atmosphere, the culture, the hospitality. It's the whole package.
It really is. So the final thought we want to leave you with is this. Kyoto has this astounding world of food waiting. What new tastes, what unforgettable experiences are you going to uncover on your own delicious journey? Thanks for diving in with us.